YouTube, what's going on? We have a special one for you guys today. Today's video is going to be on Arizona Cycle Park, my hometown track. I've been coming to this place for a while. We always park. I'm not even kidding you guys. There is a concrete slab right here, and I always park right here. Every time I come to ACP, that's where I park. Is literally right there, and then you go down this little hill, and you're right to the track. So on the left, you have the main track. On the right, you have the vet track, and the supercross track is way down there. So what we'll do right now is we'll do a lap on the main track right now. Kind of see how familiar it is compared to what I've been riding on a while. But yeah, I mean, all of this is legit the same. Those ruts literally get there. I'm not even kidding you. Those ruts get there. All these ruts get here. I don't know about this big, honestly, but it's basically the same layout as I remember vaguely. This might be a little bit different. There's actually, so this is actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this is the AZ Open layout that they had. But this double right here, this triple uphill, I'm not going to lie with you guys, I have cased that. So in real life, this triple right here is a little bit steeper. And this landing is a little bit steeper. And I cased the crap out of that one time and went over this berm into that bush. I'm not even kidding you. I went into that bush over the bars. That's how crazy it was. But yeah, back down here, back down into the sand section, going up the hill. It doesn't, I would say it's not actually, it doesn't get as rough as this. Maybe for the Arizona Open it does, but for general riding, for general practice, I don't think it ever got this rough. This is basically just bringing back all memories of me riding this track. Literally, I have so many different memories regarding if it's on my 450 or if it's on my KX250F or like not pit bikes, but like 65, 85s. Dude, I have been riding this track for a very, very long time. A very, very long time. And it's kind of crazy to see that it's in a video game. I know it's in MX Sim. I know there's a sim version, so maybe we test out the sim version, maybe make a video on that one as well. But this layout reminds me of the AZ Open. Yeah, this is definitely the AZ Open with the 10 commandments and everything to that nature. They do a different layout like for winter and summer, but the majority of this layout is basically the same. The only thing that's really different is when we just went over the 10 commandments, that sometimes is a different layout where they just do a different rhythm. And then right after this section right here sometimes is a different rhythm. So after you come around the first corner, I've crashed here multiple times. Then you go up this triple. This one's actually kind of crazy too because it's on an angle. So this angle doesn't really give it justice, but this is on an angle. And then sometimes this goes back down to the left here. And right where all of this dirt is, there's actually occasionally there's a section right here where you go table. You go table right here, and then you go wrap back around. Kind of like a sand sweeper, and then you do a little bit of rollers, and then you jump onto the track right here to go up this section. That's kind of like the main layout that they usually have, but this is more of like the AZ Open, I'm gonna say a couple years ago. But the majority of the layout is basically the same. But this is one of my favorite all-time tracks. Man, this track's bringing me back so many memories. Like, I've had so many battles between so many, at this point, decades, basically, dude. It's crazy. Just thinking about, I remember this one time, I went to Paula, broke a piece on my bike. I had to drive all the way back to Arizona, get it fixed. The next day, went to Arizona Cycle Park, ACP, and I raced. Literally battled with a couple of my homies. Like, that's just crazy to think about. But that's the main track. There's also a vet track. So instead of going left on the start, you go right. This one's more, obviously it's a vet track, right? So more mellow. I don't know if he's going to make it rough, but this is basically the layout. I don't think the layout for the vet track has changed in quite some time. Maybe like a little bit here and there, but they don't really change layouts like at ECP. I would love for the track to go backwards. I think that would be kind of cool, but that's like really the only thing. They kind of keep it the same. They maybe add or delete a hill during the summer to keep like the cost down for like the water truck and stuff like that, which isn't a big deal. But all in all, it's basically one of the best tracks in Arizona. And if you guys haven't rode this track, you guys should definitely do like the national that happens, the Arizona AZ Open. That's what it's called. I just chalked that rhythm. I don't remember this going in between there. That might be just like his way of showing that what happens. Oh, that's the start for the Supercross track. Okay. Yeah, then normally that's not there. It's just dirt. But obviously you got to make it for the game. You got to make it a little bit different. But this is legit, the vet track. Except that part right there. This part goes up the hill more. It goes way up the hill up there. Like it actually reaches the fence up there in real life. I wish I had a video. Maybe next time I go to Arizona Cycle Park, I'll try to get some video of this track and kind of just go from there. But this is basically the layout. Like, I don't think it's changed. It's just crazy. I know I've been saying this. It's just crazy to think about this track being in the game. I've been here so many times. So many times. Battled with so many good people. It's just crazy. I've had a lot of concussions too. I remember one time going around the start straight, that corner right before that triple that we just did back on the main track. Concussed right there. Bike 450 power just ate me alive. Concussion. Had a couple of those here, which kind of sucks, but all in all, definitely one of my favorite tracks. Now, I didn't ride much Supercross here, but I know kind of the general layout, which it looks like it is the general layout, but I didn't ride too many times on the Supercross track. I maybe tried it like once or twice. I was more focusing on the outdoor section because of what we were trying to accomplish back then when I was riding consistently. But I know that now you can actually ride the Supercross track as like a practice for amateurs and stuff, especially with like the amateur stuff going on in the futures and stuff. It's a great track to ride. I think it would have been a perfect track to do for the Glendale Supercross because it's definitely on the drier side. So I think it would have worked really well for everybody. I think even Tomac was here. A lot of the pros come to Arizona Cycle Park to practice the Supercross track before the Glendale. So I'm pretty sure there's footage of I'm pretty sure there's footage of Tomac riding here this past week, which is kind of crazy to think about. But this Supercross track is literally the same. Like, I don't think it's changed. I do not think it's changed once. So that's pretty cool to see. But there's still a whole different version of this. This is just the day version. Like, let's go to the night version. You can see on the main screen here, he has 6 different layouts basically for three day ones, 3 night ones. You have the vet track night, you have the Supercross track at night, you have the main track during the day, main track at night, and you got I'm assuming this is Arena Cross way up here. So with that being said, let's go to the main track at night. This is the night version. Man, it looks pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. This looks real good. You got the moon in the background too. I didn't even show you guys this back here, but they got like a little freestyle section. And then the Arena Cross is over here. This is also on the day version as well. So let's go to the Arena Cross real quick. I'm pretty sure they built this for Chris Blows when he was doing Arena Cross. And I don't know if it's still an Arena Cross now. I think it's just like a mini track for like mini guys. Oh, that's shocked. Yep, didn't mean to do that. But they have an Arena Cross, and he actually has timing and scoring on this, so you could eventually, I guess, you could race this. So that's pretty cool. But then you got a little freestyle section. So this is a foam pit. This is definitely not here. This is just created by Kevin. But that's a foam pit, and question is where are you supposed to land? Now I'm chalked. Whoops. You don't actually get to see ACP that often at night. Like, I've been there. They started doing like Wednesday night practices just recently, and I guess not just recently. I guess it was a couple years ago, but they started doing Wednesday night practices, and it would suck until the lights were on, because, or I guess not suck. It would just be difficult because the sun would be coming over the hills, and you couldn't really see much. So that's why I say it was kind of difficult. But I mean, low key, I think this night version might be better than the day version. I know it's the same exact track, but you just get a different vibe from the night version. I love how it brights up in certain sections and then dims down. That's so sick. Definitely did a great job for the night version. It's like super bright up here, which is attention to detail is crazy, because if you really think about it, that's where you need the light the most. And then like right in here in the corners and stuff. Because like up there, you don't really get too many lights compared to down below. So it's awesome seeing that he put the attention to detail where the lights actually should be. And hopefully, I think Zach probably gave him like whereabouts of where the lights should go, I'm assuming. Or maybe he just put it together by himself. But either way, like the lights are exactly where they are in real life. Like that's crazy. So I'm assuming Zach helped him out with that. But yeah, this... I really hope we get lobbies on this, dude. I really, really hope. That table might be a little too tiny, but in real life, it actually is pretty tiny. So, I mean, scaling is pretty good. Then you got the finish. The weird thing about ACP, that's the finish, man. Like, that corner is the finish. I don't know why, but it's been a staple stone since, like, the very beginning. I really hope you guys give this a shot. I know it costs money, so I really hope you guys just give it a shot, man. Just give it a shot. Maybe we can get some lobbies on it. Hopefully we get some lobbies on it. But big shout out to Kevin for dropping it. He did an awesome job with it. Big shout out to Zag ZNs for giving him the opportunity to make this. I'm really happy about that. And yeah, just hometown track and MX bikes, man. What more can you ask for? I know there's a lot of tracks for everybody that's like their hometown. So especially having now ACP, it's awesome. So big shout out to everybody that was involved in creating this track or putting something together for the track. I really appreciate you guys. I'll put the link and everything in the description below, so make sure you guys check it out. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys back here in the next video, and make sure you guys stay tuned for Friday. We have the aerial stream on Friday, so appreciate you guys for real. Go check out the previous video that we just dropped. It was on the Ace Moto MXGP. That one just went live. We got another solid placing in that one, so go check that out. And we dropped a little edit from our time at Glendale Supercross, so make sure you guys go check that out as well. So I appreciate you guys for real. We're on the road to 10,000 subs, man. We're freaking close. We're like 600 away. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys back here in the next video. Much love, guys. I'm out.